Jay, and I'm about to get into the truck. We're going to finally head out of St. George. We did an awful lot of exploring the last time. Still got this route right here, which we'll probably take on the way out. I got a Walbert's and a Plaster & Sons. There's a Coastline Mining, a home store, and a Demuro Cars, which is new. We discovered the recruitment center, and there is a garage for sale over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a look at where we're parked right now. Let's go ahead and jump in the cab, take a look. And then we're going to grab a load and we're going to head to Salt Lake City, Utah. And then from there, we're going to take off. I'm going to try and, I will grab the first load headed to Salt Lake, no matter what it is, because I'm also in need of cash. So, kind of stated in the last one here, this is where it's a truck stop here. Nice truck stop, nice truck. Yeah, so we've just pulled in. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the overhead camera. Here we are parked. Again, truck service center. Okay, looks good. Truck looks good. Get back in the driver's seat. Call up we got a full tank of gas. We're a little tired, which is weird because we should have slept, but we had the next rest stop in 11 hours and 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and take a look at the job board. Well, we didn't need that, but anyway, freight market. We are in St. George. The first load we can get going up to Salt Lake City, maximum cash. All right, limestone from Coastline Mining to in St. George, Utah, to the Coastline Mining in Salt Lake City, Utah. That'll bring in $13,324. It is an urgent delivery, and it is an articulated trailer, so we've got the double. There's also mortar, but we'll take the $13,000. We have 3 hours and 32 minutes to get there. We have to get this to Coastline Mining in Salt Lake City by Wednesday 1:53 a.m. to Wednesday 3:23 a.m. So that's our window of delivery. We're going to go ahead and take that, and we're going to jump on it, and we're going to get in and get on and get out the door. That's a beautiful sunrise coming up over here in front of us, just over the hill. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to snap a picture real quick. If I do this, photo studio, photo mode. I'm going to pull back a bit. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. No, I didn't want to do that. Q. No, nope. All right. Sorry about this, folks. I promise we'll be on the road here in a minute. Turn on the blur transition depth and the blur strength. All right, we're back in the car. Back in the cab. Let's start her up. That's the emergency brake. I'm going to start her up. Okay, parking brake is on. We've got the still with the wired mouse, which I will be changing. I'm sorry about that, folks. I'm going to be changing that pretty soon, as soon as I get a minute. I hope everybody's having some good holidays. Prelude, anyway, as we start to get into the end of the year festivities, the holidays. Lots going on, so finding time to game is getting a little difficult. Got cars coming down this way. This guy's pulling a trailer. My brother-in-law would Be happy to see that. Oh, so interested in the trailer. I missed my spot here. Alright, there we go. I might turn my lights on, or my windshield wipers. I'm trying to get them to turn off now. Alright, man, you're going to have to get bright here. You're all over the place. Alright, well, our first fumbling foray as we start to get out on the road. Heading down here to coastline mining. Again, we're going from coastline in St. George to the coastline in Salt Lake. I believe it was limestone is what we have. We'll be picking up here. I'm not sure if I've made a delivery yet to coastline. Looks like we're making a right here. Pull up and stop. Sounds like my brother-in-law's on. Stop and pick up Tommy. Alright. Nope. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go pick up the load. Wait. It's back this way. There it is. Holy cow, okay. That's a big dumper. Pretty cool. Alright. We want to get right on that pin. So hopefully everybody's having, as I stated before, I'm hoping everybody's getting into the holiday spirit, everybody's having fun, everybody's looking forward to things. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hit the brake. Just jump out, take a quick gander. Here's our double trailer. She's long. Wow, it's going to be trouble trying to get this thing out of here, I think. Alright, is there another way out? I don't think so. Alright, we're going to jump back in the trailer. Actually, let's get out. We're going to hit the T-bar and we'll take possession of the load. There we go. One leg up, the other leg up. Gas, electric, and air is hooked up. And so it is officially our load. So we are going to start to try and do the business of getting this thing out of here. And I think we're going to have to try and swing wide and then come back. Make use of this whole situation here. I think we got it. Alright, we're out. Now we got to do kind of the same thing over here. I'm going to stay up to the high side here. And then because we're going to have to make another left out. So right and then a quick left. And I don't want to get hooked up on anything. Alright, I think we're out. I think we're clean, huh? That looked clean to me. So let's get into the chair. There's nobody coming out of here. Nobody coming from over there. Alright, coastline. We are on our way. A couple of transports full of limestone. Headed to Salt Lake. So SCS has added a new truck to American Truck Sim, and I'm hoping I get to see and get my hands on one of those. It's the International Harvester Lone Star, and it is way cool looking. I can't, like I say, it's really cool. Another reason why I kind of, I was talking about in my last video that I've lost sight of the game a little bit. I got caught up in the try to be the first one to show off the new DLC, but I realized I was never going to win that battle. So try to get back to the core of the game, try to get back to you know, trucking and building a business and doing that type of stuff. Let's try after the Jeep. We're going to have open roadway here. So in the American truck, oh, that was bad. Yeah, I cut that one a little bit close. The American truck, my business has been suffering. I've been neglectful as I'm trying to race from town to town and not really making much money. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to just trying to get back to concentrating first and foremost on building my businesses up and making them. Uh-oh, I got to turn here. Yeah, see, this is another reason why I think I have to get back to paying attention to the core game, because horrible start. Horrible start. So I'm sorry for that. Once I get my feet back underneath me here, and I'll be able to clean this up a little bit. Although it seems a little weird. I don't know. It seems like this mirror has gotten bigger or something. It seems to be taking up an awful lot more space than I'm used to it taking. Alright, so GPS has me in the right-hand lane. Very cool. Coming up, hopefully we'll get the green. There it is. Alright. Okay. Once we get on the roadway here, I didn't even stop to check. See, again, I didn't stop to check my route or anything. I just jumped in and got going. So, we'll have to take a look. It is, what time is it? 8:16, and I guess it's the evening, right? The sun seems to be setting. I got a full tank of gas. I just slept not long ago, so I should be okay that way. 15 north. Good old 15 north. Coming off of a roundabout. Alright. That type of thing the roundabout is good for. There, we're dropping our head a little bit. Alright, we'll get our signal on, get out onto the... Okay. Okay, we're on 15 headed north to Salt Lake City, Utah. Speed limit's 70, so if I can get up to about 60, 65, I'm going to set my cruise. Which I used to have wired in, but I used to have a hot button for it on my wheel. I'm using the Thrustmaster TMX, and I got the G633 Artemis Spectrum headphones, which I'm using. And they have the stereo 7.1 surround, so it gives the sound a real nice full sound, you know. So I forgot I was going to have to, okay, I also have to shift my chair because I have a hard time seeing my speedometer. Alright, we're up at 60. I'm going to hit the cruise right there. We're heading north. Try to get some out of the cab stuff here in a minute. 15 north to Salt Lake. Oh, that's right, I'm using the... Wait. Grand Canyon National Park, Zion National Park, exit 16. Once again, it's dark. I'm coming past these things in the dark. So is this... Alright. GPS, I think, is telling me to get over. Doesn't want me to get off here. So why it told me to merge over, I have no idea, but luckily the car behind me was able to pull off because he looked like he was going to try and pass me in this lane, so... Oh, now I'm doing 65. Alright. Cruise. Here we go. Heading along. I'm not sure if that was my brother-in-law or what's the deal. Let's jump out. We got a long stretch here on 15 where I don't think we're gonna need to get off, so we'll just try to fly alongside here. See a little bit more of the countryside. Oop. I got my D-pad inverted somehow. Man, I am a mess. I'm a total mess tonight, so I appreciate you bearing with me here. That guy feels I'm swimming in my lane a little bit too much. I may want to get back in the cab here because I kind of am swimming in my lane a little bit too much. The amazing Bronco Jellyneck. I don't know who that guy is. Here's Cedar City, the Festival City, USA. Oh, look at that nice car, huh? What is that, an old Caddy or something? What had the fins? I can't remember. Was it a Cadillac or... I think it was a Cadillac, but... so that was pretty cool. I think I also saw up in the pink over here. Cathedral just off to the left there. This guy is not keeping up with the flow of traffic. We've got some construction happening over there. Okay, now he's going to speed up. Which I guess is fine with me. I'll just move back. Slower traffic, keep right. I'm pretty sure that this trip we're probably going to stay on 15 pretty much all the way. Would have been nice to maybe use some of those avoidance pins on the map and try to come up. There's a smaller route that's kind of runs off to the east there, and I think I might have enjoyed trying to take that. Is that my fuel gauge? I hope that's my fuel gauge. I think it may be. Okay. Sun's going down. Got cakes on the griddle. We're sitting on the roof. Making our way north. Beautiful countryside here. Tidbit. Ambulance going by there. Keep our eyes out, see if we can see some stars popping as the stars start to pop out. Again, we still got some dusk, a little bit of sunlight, so it may be hard to see right now, but as soon as it gets dark enough, we're going to be driving through the night. I'm going to start pulling up here. I'm going to jump in the cab. seems we got some construction here. Salina, Denver. Colorado would be a cool next state if that's what they did. I like, yeah, so Denver would, Colorado. I've seen a couple of signs for Denver or Colorado City, so I'm kind of, yeah, I'm excited. Oh, yeah, he's not happy with me either. Come on, dude, pass me out. Construction has ended, so I'm going to try and get back up to, again, it's 80, so maybe I'll get up to, try to get up to about 70. I do have a deadline to keep, but as I was saying earlier, I'm at, my steering wheel is just in that area, so I have a hard time seeing what my speed is. Alright, I'm a little over 60. Okay, that's probably not the best way to try and figure out where you're at. I'm just going to hit the cruise right here. I think this is fast enough. Alright, we got a lit up sign coming up. This guy's backing off too. I'm staying on my side of the line. Got my lights? No, I don't have my lights on. That might be... Alright. Historic Cove Fort. Gas, food, exit. Manitou. They're working on that site. Historic Cove Fort. I'd love to come back and... Okay, so Cove Fort is on 15. The Monkey King. Cruising through the night, heading to Salt Lake City. Okay. Doing all right. Long turn. Now we got dark. Now it's dark. These guys must hate me. I think they're trying to get around me, but they don't trust me because I'm kind of swimming in my lane here. And I'm only doing like 65. Okay. Alright, brother. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, and I'm only doing probably about 65 and an 80, so... Cool. I appreciate it, my friend. I will talk to you. Actually, I'm going to see you tomorrow, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so it's just us then. Cross country, Salt Lake City. That's okay. Sounds good. Me and my brother-in-law, we played flashing lights last night, and we were police officers. And we did a lot of driving. We were trying to catch our first perpetrator, who was a reckless driver. And being unused to the controls and everything, the driving proved a bit more difficult than I would have thought. So we spent a lot of time just trying to catch up with the guy, and then trying to get the guy to pull over. You know, they say pull up in front of him, and I kind of did that once, and yet he was able to kind of get the nose of his car under our vehicle and basically just drive under us. Tried to do the pit maneuver, and I kind of came in and tried to, push the back end of his car to get him to spin out, and again, that didn't seem to do much to him. It seemed to seemed to stall our vehicle out though. So it would be like I get up there and I kind of try to pit the guy. Our car would stall and then he'd take off again. So then there was this all this long driving trying to catch up with the guy again. So a lot of that, but we were laughing the whole time, having a good time. Flashing Lights is a fun game. It gives you the opportunity to be any one of three services. You could be a police officer, you could be a fireman, you can be an EMT. So last night we chose to start off, it was our first time in, so we thought we'd start with the police officers. And the funniest thing is all the they've got two body types for the perpetrators. So that you're arresting what looks like the same two guys over and over again. So yeah, it was fun though. It was a lot of fun. And then after that, we got into another game that's early access called Chasing Storms, or Storm Chasers. I think it's Storm Chasers. I keep getting it. It's like I'm dyslexic. I keep saying it backwards. So I think it's probably Storm Chasers. And we did that, and we got a couple of big storms, and I wound up in the end. I wound up getting sucked up into one. So yeah, not the good times. You know what I mean? Not the good times. So, but that was a lot of fun too. I got that video on my channel, Pete J, on YouTube. So if you want to watch us doing some storm chasing, it was a lot of fun. That's another game that's kind of in early access, and normally we don't pick up early access games. We like to wait until everything's copacetic. But both Storm Chasers and Flashing Lights just looked like it was so much fun. We wanted to get involved, so we've been having some fun with that. As always, me and Tom and Eric, we tend to get together and we play some Wildlands. We get together, we play Wildlands. We do The Division, so those are more first-person shooter. And I'm hoping to be able to kind of broadcast more of those. I've had a lot of problems. I'm trying to up my broadcast game a little bit, and I just got a new internet service. And so things I'm hoping are going to get better, but I have not yet had a chance to try and broadcast an evening where the three of us are all kind of in the same game playing together. So I'll have to see how that goes. And even with if you watch Storm Chasers, my brother-in-law's audio is kind of really whacked. It almost sounds like he's in a witness protection program, and we're trying to disguise his voice. And I don't know why that is. So I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Because when we're playing, he sounds fine. Everything sounds fine. Although the audio does drop from time to time. It gets a little difficult to hear him. But he doesn't sound slowed and with the bass cranked. I don't know why. When it goes out in the broadcast it sounds that way, because like I say, it doesn't sound that way in my headphones, which is what makes it difficult to try and fix, because if I don't hear it when we're playing, then I just feel like I'm figuring everything's going fine, right? Everything sounds like the way I'm hearing it. And then you go back and you kind of check your broadcast, and it turns out that it's you had some audio issues, and they were never corrected, and you're like, oh, well, that sucks. So 3 hours 28 minutes outside of Salt Lake City, it looks like. Everybody's going okay. Oh, looks like it's saying Salt Lake City already. Salt Lake City 15. I'm going to move over. Doing 7, I think I'm doing 65, right? Let me call that back up. Yeah, I'm doing 65, that's okay. Alright, so we got to get over here. I'm going to start pumping the brakes. Because if we're getting over here, then Reno. Oops, I'm sorry, I bumped the mouse. So this must be Salt Lake City over here. I think I gotta come over a little bit more. I'm slowing down too much. Okay. $56,000 west. I think I'm okay. I'm thinking where I'm supposed to be, right? Okay. But now it seems like we're moving away from Salt Lake. I want to get into the city proper. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're still kind of on the outskirts, but all right, I'll take it. Oh, we're getting off right here. 5600 west. That's where we're getting off. Okay, we're going to be making a right up here. I mean a left up here. We're looking for coastline mining. Since it's an articulated trailer, it should just be a pull-up. I won't have to worry about trying to back this puppy in or anything. Thank goodness for small favors, right? Take a quick gander around the neighborhood here. All right. Oh, that guy stopped, so I'm betting. Yeah. All right. Just kind of cut that corner a little bit. Okay. So those are a couple games we're playing. My brother-in-law also, if you tune in tomorrow night, I'm going to try and live broadcast Game 2 of the finals. Me and my brother-in-law have been playing Super Mega Baseball 2. We took the freebooters through a 16-game season. We had two full three-game series in the playoffs, and now we've arrived at the finals. So tomorrow is Game 2 of the finals, and I'm hoping to live broadcast it. Again, it's going to be trial and error. If I find we're having connection issues or whatever, I'll just drop my live broadcast. Tommy, he records his, and maybe that might be something that I move into rather than trying to rely on live broadcasts, is starting to do record. And I'd like to get into some video editing as well. Again, that's kind of what I wanted to get into, was more creative things. I got some things popping around in my head, and I'd like to try and do some more polished stuff. So recording the stuff we do and then editing it, so maybe there's not as much dead air. There's a Volvo dealership. I think we just discovered this Volvo dealership. So that's definitely a possibility. But I have been working towards trying to better my live stream game. One of the other things, oops, that was bad. I'm a little over. Picked up another software too, and I'm wondering if I should start trying to run through that or not. So I'll have to learn that. I can't remember the name of it. As I said, my buddy Eric, when we play with three players, we have audio issues, so we're trying to figure that out. And he picked up this. He suggested we get this other program, hoping that might help take care of the issue. And I think it's kind of like a broadcast. It's a broadcasting software, so that if I can learn, this isn't it, is it? is it. I was gonna say there's no sign or anything. It's just not. It's not marked at all. I mean, did anybody see? I didn't see any sort of marking. And then I'm gonna be low, which means I'm gonna wind up dragging that back one. Wow, that's crazy. Didn't even see the thing. Oh. 270 if I could back it in, but they won't even let me pick that. I will confirm it. So it's just right up here. Ooh, there's a guy sitting there. Don't run over the guy. There it is. All right. Emergency brake on. Let's pop out, take a quick gander. I'm a little over on the driver's side, but I'll take it. Like I say, trying to back this up and rerun it and all that other stuff is a pain in the butt. So we're going to go ahead and we'll hit the T-bar and officially hand off this load. And one leg down. Our lines are disconnected. There we go. Did an excellent job. Limestone got delivered from St. George to Salt Lake City. We drove 288 miles. It took us 5 hours and 16 minutes. We consumed 50.1 gallons. We collected $13,324 and 744 experience points. We are at level 21 professional. And we're trying to get to 53,700 experience points so that we can get another level up. Coastline Mining has 2 runs, one going back to St. George, Utah with gypsum, and the other one's going to Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'm not particularly interested in either of those. So let's take a look at the world map. And this is Salt Lake City, Utah. We came in, there's A Steel, here's another A Steel over here, so there's 2 of them here. And there's a truck stop over here. That's a gas station. There's a garage here. I think this is the Volvo dealership we just passed. Anything else? Sell goods? That's Ogden, Utah. Okay, Provo, Utah. So yes, so there's got to be more Salt Lake City, right? Do we take the? Should we take the long run around? Why would I do that? Because there's nowhere to stay really. Well, you can stay at the. You'd have to get gas here. There's a recruitment center. Let's jump back in the cab. And we'll take a look and see what's the dealio. Alright, so we're going to go get the drone out, take a look around. This is A Steel, I think. This is the scrapyard. Yeah, that's the scrapyard. Trying to find more of Salt Lake City proper. It looks like it might be out that way, huh? I'm going to go ahead and grab my map, though. It helps to see where you're going. Okay. So there's that. 172 maybe? Trying to find that that stretch that we didn't take. and back this way. This is Salt Lake City. There's a Voltasons over here. Trying to see if I can find the Mormon Tabernacle. Those are trees. So here's the roadway here. Dead ends over there. I'm not seeing the Mormon Tabernacle over this way. Shops and businesses, some stuff over this way. Anything good over this way? Bunch of stuff just spawned in. Oh, wait, that might be it, folks. Is this it? I'm not sure if that's it or not. But this is Salt Lake City. Got a... Here it is, right here. I was expecting it to kind of be a little bit bigger, I think. And once again, it's nighttime, so what can you really see at night? And once I get my wireless mouse, I'll try and make this a little bit less herky-jerky. So I think this is the Mormon Tabernacle in Salt Lake. There it is. Pretty cool, huh? So that's what you can do with your free roam camera. Let's see who's working late. Anybody? Nope, nobody in there. Pretty well. Pretty cool though. Alright. Is that an L train? Let's catch it. There we go. L train. Very cool, huh? Heard some seagulls. This is Ogden. We've completely left. Alright, we're back in the truck. So, I think we saw the tabernacle. We'll definitely try. We're going to bunk for the night. We're going to find a place to sleep for the night, and then we'll get up in the morning, and we'll try to take another look at it. This is what I was trying to find, was this loop here. And I think I wound up in here instead with the drone. So, all right. So again, like I was saying, there doesn't seem to be. We can get gas over here, but then we'll have to drive over to the Volvo dealership. Yeah, let's do that. We're just going to do that, and then we'll call it a night, and we will we'll get up in the morning, and we'll try to find another job. I'm looking to, as I was telling you before, I'm looking to start thinking more business-like. Start making more business decisions. So, and one of the other things I was enjoying was Washington. So we wound up getting Utah pretty quickly after Washington came out, and so we kind of had we kind of got 2 DLCs pretty quickly, one right after the other. So I did not get to finish looking around Washington, so I'm going to head back up. I'd like to head back up to Washington. I wonder if I could sell my other garage, because I'd love to be able to get rid of the one in Albuquerque and then pick up one in the Northwest. That would be my favorite. That would be what I would like to do. So I think I might look into that before we get off as well. So, oop, I'm speeding. And I don't know what happened to my navigation. Because I was supposed to be going to this gas station. So while we're stopped here, let me just grab the map real quick. And we're heading the wrong direction. Okay, so that would be 1, and then that would be 2. No, get rid of that one. Okay. One thing at a time, right? One thing at a time, boys. Yeah, so that's what I'd like to do, and then I'd like to hire somebody and buy a new truck. And what I do normally is when I buy a new truck, I get the new truck and then I hand down the truck I'm driving to the new driver. What's happening? What's going on? What are we doing? All right, here we go. And then, like I always like to fill the gas tank and then rest for the night, so that when the next time I come back to the game, as soon as I start up, I'm full of gas. I got a full tank of gas and I'm fully rested up. So, because as we saw tonight, I tend to just jump in and start driving and then try to figure out what's going on afterwards. So it's always nice to be prepared. I've had too many issues of early on when I first started playing the game. I had too many issues of falling asleep behind the wheel. That stuff. I don't need that stuff anymore, you know. I'm not a swift driver. Except I'm backing up at an intersection. I have enough gas to fly to Pittsburgh. Whew! There's the gas station over that way. Train tracks. Boom, boom. The Thrustmaster TMX, you feel that. You can feel that in the steering wheel as you go over it. It kind of shudders and shakes a little bit, which is kind of cool. You know? I can't remember what they call that. What do they call that? I don't know. Cool, I guess is what they call it. I'm not sure. Alright, let's get some gas here, folks. A little gas haul. Boom. Parking brake on. Let's shut off the ignition. I'm going to top her off. I'm hoping to get a really long run. My goal is, and I'm pretty sure that they have it here, is I want to take the buoys from A Steel here in Salt Lake City to Eugene, Oregon. That's the run I want to make, the next run I want to make. So again, that's one of the reasons why I want to make sure that I am gassed up and I'm rested up, and then the next broadcast, the very next broadcast, I'm going to be running. So this is do not enter, right? Wrong way, do not enter. This one is wrong way, do not enter. So how do I get out of here? This one says wrong way, do not enter. So I got to go down to here. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick, because I want to make sure I get back to that Volvo dealership so I can bed down for the night. It's over here, so we're going to reset this navigation. We're going to put that right there. Why has he got me going around though? Right? Why don't I just pull up and pull in? I think we're going to do that, folks. So bear with me. Break off. I don't see nobody coming. And I'm driving on the sidewalk. Okay. Heading out, y'all. Heading out. Wonder what time it is. Ooh. That was a little quick. My poor little lunar lander up there is going nuts. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to call it a night. I was hoping to get a run on Euro Truck done tonight, too. Like I say, if you're out there and you're interested and you like baseball, you like some sim sports games, we're going to be doing Game 2 of the finals. That will be at El Viejo Stadium, which is the Freebooters. That's our team. We play co-op, so it's not. We don't play versus each other. We play on the same team. So that's going to be happening tomorrow night. I got it marked for about 9:45 in the evening, so hopefully that's the time we'll be able to stick to. I got a train coming up here. Let's see if we can jump out and take a look. There's a building over this way. So yeah, so if you're interested and you're online tomorrow night, and these playoff games have been pretty exciting. It's a 3-game series, so the best of 2 wins, and we took the first game at the Buzzards Stadium, so we're up 1-0. There's the train. Oh, I can't remember the name. It's not the it's the Amtrak equivalent. So we took the first game, so we could win it tomorrow night on home field, which would be really nice. I'd enjoy that. But by the same token, we've had so much fun playing this game. I kind of hope it goes to 3 games, so we can play another game. You know, it'd be a shame after, especially in the playoffs. The playoffs, we really did. We had to go to a 3rd game in both series. It was tight. It was very tight, and those 3rd games. I mean, it's a game. You know, it's just a game. But by the same token, you want to do well, so you try to play the best you can. And you split with the other team, and you go into a do or die game. Yeah, I'm not going to make the turn. I'm just going to go up here and turn in. It's still pretty exciting. It's a lot of fun. So on the one hand, I'd love to be able to win it outright. No, I think we got to go down a little bit more. No, I was right. That was it. It's par for the course, isn't it? If you know me, you know that's par for the course. If we win it tomorrow night, that'd be great. But by the same token, if we wind up having to play another game, I think I'll be okay with that too. I don't want to. I'm driving a Volvo. I don't want to buy another Volvo. We got $58,000. Let's see what we got in the way of boo-boo owies. $49 for engine repair. That's probably just standard maintenance, tune-up. $10 on transmission. You're going to change transmission fluid, more than likely. $55 on wheels, which would be what? A rotation? Balance and rotation, maybe? So the total is $114. The co-insurance is $200 or 2%. But I don't crack my deductible. My deductible is $200. And so I'm going to have to pay the whole $114, but that's okay. I'll do it. Got the truck all figured out. Let's check configure real quick. I don't think that's chair though. With a short 6.2 200 count to install it. Short 6.2 200 count needs to be removed. No. All right. What about the power plant? Can I get a bigger power plant? 600 horses. I think I already got that, don't I? Well, then you're not giving me anything worthwhile. I can get a bigger transmission. But I don't want that either. Yes. All right. Turn that off. We're going to go find a place to park out here. And we'll shut down, shut off, and I want to see if I can get that load. I really want that Salt Lake City to Eugene, Oregon. I want the buoys because I want to deliver it to the harbor, you know. All right. Let's take a look. It's good. Put the brake on, put it in gear to turn off the reverse warning. We're going to go ahead and shut off the engine. Oh, I forgot to turn my headlights off, but that's okay. I'll turn them off. Now we should be all right. We'll hop out. Let's take care of some sundry business. We've got, let's take a look at the bank. I can take a $400,000 loan, which is what I like. So the next broadcast, I will probably start. Wow, this is going to open up a lot of stuff. I will probably start taking out the loan and buying a new truck, and if I can. Although I just got a Volvo dealership here, so. But I'll start to do that. I'm going to end this broadcast before it gets too late. Garage Manager. Can I sell the Albuquerque one? Sell. Boom. Yes. Alright, so there it is. I'm down to one. I got $238,000 in the bank. When we come back, folks, we're going to be looking to pick up a job from Salt Lake City, and we're going to be looking to go Ontario, Oregon. Oh, no. To Reading, Sholo. It would be on the first page, I think. What do you think, folks? Well, that makes me upset because I was really hoping to go to Eugene, Oregon. Well, you know what else we can do, right? Everything changes. Everything looks different by daylight. So let's go ahead and hit that. And we're going to get up at noon, which is a good time for me. I enjoy that. Why not, right? Job market, freight market. What do we got? Carson City, Nevada. Oh, here. Nogales Dynamite. Oh, that would be cool. I think that's the first hazardous load I would carry. A Steel, Spokane, Ontario. Dag nab. Dag nab. That's not the one I wanted. Oh, a triple. Used packaging from Salt Lake City to Salt Lake City. So we're just going from Walbert's to the sell goods. Triples are good, but I might take, I don't know. Nogales, Arizona. Dynamite, $69,000. That'd be cool. All right, folks. Well, as is per usual, nothing's working out. International Harvester up in Ogden or Flagstaff. Buy online. At least 3 trucks. Well, I don't own 3 trucks, so. So we got International Harvester, Peterbilt, Volvo, and the Kenworth. I have discovered a couple of Kenworths, as you can see. Who's up here? Volvo, Peterbilt. He's down here. And then the International Harvester. That's where you're going to get that Lone Star. That's what we want. Want that Lone Star. I'm not going to do that because it will transport me there and I don't want to be there. All right, folks. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. Like I say, we're going to have several broadcasts coming up. I'm going to be taking my the flashing lights video that my brother-in-law is going to upload, and I will save it to my homepage. As I mentioned, Super Mega Baseball tomorrow night. I'm going to try and get in a Euro truck run as I try to get down to Marseille, and then over to the island of Corsica, the island of Sicily, and then back up through Palermo, up through Italy, back up north. So a lot of stuff coming up, and I hope some of it will appeal to you. I'm hoping that you'll tune in, and I look forward to seeing you down the road. So thanks a lot, and I will see you next time. Bye.